I think we've touched on it. You get people to look at it with me. You get people who are not hooked, who are responsible clinicians, to look at these cases with me, which we're beginning to do. You look at individuals in greater depth to see, well, could there be some dynamic explanation in them as individuals? We're doing a study like that at the program at Cambridge Hospital that I'm connected with. You do rigorous psychological testing on them. Mind you, whatever the theory is, it has to take into account also the physical findings, the tight association with UFOs, the fact the phenomenon occurs in children under 3 years old. You look at it in other countries, which we're doing, in indigenous cultures. How do they see the phenomenon? We met with a Cherokee medicine woman, and she says, oh, they've been in touch with these beings for a long time, but they don't like to talk about it because people have enough trouble being Native Americans to have to bring this kind of wrath upon themselves. But you ask people who are competent clinically, scientifically, to look at the phenomenon with you, and let's explore it together. A number of scientists have been interested in doing this. Philosophers, I do get a lot of support from philosophers.
Who's the most credible, who would be the best name that's supportive, you think?
Well, Rudolf Schild, who's a internationally renowned physicist at the Harvard Astrophysics Lab, thinks that work like this, and you mentioned near-death experiences, Ken Ring's work, will tell us more about the cosmos than what we're going to learn looking through telescopes. Professor of philosophy, Michael Zimmerman, who's former chairman at Tulane University, says this is something that is of extraordinary importance for philosophy, for humankind, and he's been interested, again, in the questions you and I have been talking about what is it about a worldview, our worldview, which makes this impossible, that people cling to so desperately when something new comes along.